Project Lakute Sichais Tu Be'av.
In the Mishnah it says that on the Jewish calendar, no days were as joyous as the 15th of Av and Yom Kippur. In those days, the daughters of Jerusalem would go out dancing in the vineyards in borrowed white clothing. Each young man would come and find a bride to marry that was one of a kind. While they were looking, all the young women were calling, "Young man, please lift your eyes and take note of what you are choosing." The young women were asking the men to judge them favorably and not to judge by what meets the eye only. Lift your eyes, look higher, look deeper. Our root and source, our neshama inside, is the true treasure. Do not set your eyes upon beauty. Set your eyes upon the lineage of family. This was something that was said by everyone, because from Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah we all come. Grace is falsehood, and vain is beauty. A woman who fears Hashem, praised she shall be. Give her from the fruit of her hands, it states, and let her works praise her in the gates. In the category of a woman who fears Hashem, every woman is included. Fear of Hashem is an attribute that is transmitted to her children and students that she gave birth to and educated, because from our foremothers it is so deeply rooted. To a tree every person does compare. Their fruits are their children who are so dear. She shall be praised, not only because of her deeds, but because of the fruit of her hands, who she nurtures and feeds. The Baraisa adds that besides for this general declaration, which was said by all the daughters of Jerusalem, the women were divided into categories 3. Each class added their unique qualities individually. The beautiful ones would say, "Set your eyes upon beauty." The distinguished ones would say, "Set your eyes upon family." Those that were homely and didn't have anything special to mention would say, "Choose your wife for the sake of heaven." The Torah teaches that on its own, grace is falsehood and vain is beauty. But daughters going out was something holy. They did not intend to point out attributes of a physical quality. Rather, they intended to highlight attributes that the Torah teaches are worthy. When parents keep the laws of family purity, beautiful character traits, and soul garments, their children receive spiritually, and therefore the children are also beautiful physically. The beauty of their souls are visible openly. The ones with distinguished lineage, we are certain, will give their children a Torah education, even though their positive attributes aren't seen in the open, because they come from Torah scholars generation after generation. The ones who are homely had no one to educate them properly. A spirit of bitterness was aroused within them. They feel what it means that it is bitter to forsake Hashem. There is nothing as whole as the broken heart of a Jewish woman. They themselves accepted upon themselves the yoke of heaven. They desired grooms who for the sake of Hashem were motivated entirely and weren't thinking about any positive quality. It was later discovered that even the homely possessed the virtue of family. From being the daughter of Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah did spring the bitter feeling and yearning. They all danced together in peace and unity, not because their virtues were nullified completely, but although their differences were articulated explicitly, they realized that we are truly one family.